Tottenham's under-18s looked stunned by the club's new stadium ahead of their fixture against Southampton today. The lads, including first-team manager Mauricio Pochettino's son, Maurizio, were taken on a tour ahead of the big kickoff and looked mightily impressed with the arena. Mauricio Pochettino's son Maurizio looked in awe as he looked round Spurs' new stadium. Spurs U18s look impressed by the new stadium before the game against Southampton. The fixture is the first of two test events to take place at the stadium before the club's first Premier League outing on April 3 against Crystal Palace, and the youngsters looked overwhelmed. The second event is a Legends match against Inter Milan on March 30, which will be the final safety test for the long-delayed ground. Twitter users poked fun at the Legends announcement as Spurs named Pascal Chimbonda in their team despite the Frenchman recently signing for non-league Ashton Town. Fans of rivaled clubs also jibed at the North Londoners, claiming their new ground looks like a toilet bowl, but the youngsters' expressions suggest they thought the £1 billion stadium was far from poo. Spurs U18s looked pleased with the club's new home. Spurs U18s play a test event against Southampton today in the first of two safety tests at the new ground. Pochettino Jr., 17, is a promising young winger and has appeared for the club's U23 side as well as the U18s, but starts on the bench against Southampton today. He recently came off the bench in Spurs' crushing FA Youth Cup defeat to bitter rivals Arsenal at the end of January, but looked unfazed by that, as he soaked up the new-look White Hart Lane. Head of Academy Coaching and Player Development Jen McDermott told Spurs TV it was brilliant for the youngsters to see the ground in all its glory. He said, "It's going to be brilliant for these young players to be able to come here and see this and have the honor and privilege of being the first players to play here." Spurs' new ground holds the first of two test events today, and the under-18 team, including Maurizio Pochettino, looked mighty impressed. Spurs' long-delayed stadium looked to have won over their U18 team before their match against Southampton. He added, "It's indescribable, really. It's a fantastic opportunity for some of the boys to play on the biggest stage of their lives." Some fans joked the stadium had left the lid up, after aerial photos show the ground shaped like a toilet seat. Some fans suggested aerial shots of Spurs' new stadium looked like a